guys, welcome back. In today's video I'm actually going to use the palette It's All Good from Colourpop. I had actually bought this already and I completely forgot that I haven't done a look using this palette. So I'm going to go ahead and do a look using this palette. So if you want to see what I create and what my thoughts are, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so this is like, to me, I feel like it's a fall palette. That's just the way that I'm thinking right now. I'm actually really wanting fall to happen so bad. I'm so over this heat, it's not even funny. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna stick to like neutral tones today because I'm really not feeling up for it. I'm a little like down in a way because recently my grandmother just passed away, so I'm kind of in a blah mood. So honestly, like, I'm really not in the mood to do makeup right now, but I'm going to because I haven't put anything up and I'm hoping that this would help me kind of like get distracted a little bit. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just do this and I'm gonna stick to like the neutral shades. Again, like I said, one, I think it's because I'm really looking forward to the fall and I want the fall to happen so bad. Like, I can't. I need the fall. Like, the fall is my life right now. I really want it to be here fast. I'm sorry, I have my fan going because I'm really hot for some reason. So I am going to prime my eyes because usually Colourpop palettes, you want to prime your eyes because if not, they start to like crease and get like lines in your lids because if you don't like prime your eyes, I guess that's why it happens. Normally that's what happens with me. So I have my fan going, so I'm gonna just do one eye for right now, and then I'm just gonna come back with my basically rest of my face after this. So yeah, I'm gonna just blend this out. I have my fan going, so I'm gonna end up having to just do one eye at a time because I don't want it to like dry out super fast. And with the fan, it tends to dry faster than what I want it to. Just prime that. I used to actually set the primer, like I usually used to set it, but I haven't been wanting to do that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with this shadow right here, which is called You Got It, and I'm gonna do that like on my crease area, like right here. Wow, that did not come out the color that I thought it was gonna come out. It does take a lot to blend in so far, like it's stuck like right there. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm kind of stressed out so much, guys, it's not even funny. I am waiting for my college to let me know if I got financial aid or not, because, you know, I'm a broke bitch. So, and they still haven't let me know, so the first payment is on the 15th, which is on a Sunday, and they still haven't processed my financial aid. So, and I can't pay, like, I can't do monthly payments or like a payment plan because they want $1,000 every payment. So I don't have $1,000. You would think if I like had $1,000, I would have paid it already, but I don't. we're all struggling here, and and there's no way to get them to bring down the payments. Okay, so I think I'm gonna just leave that like that, and I think I'm gonna kind of try and darken it up with this shadow called Go Getter, which is this shadow right here. It's like a sequin shadow, but you know, sometimes with sequent shadows, they don't normally the sequins don't normally stay. I'm just trying to find a good brush. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in with this brush. Like that. Darken it up a little bit. So yeah, I have to pay $1,000 every month, and I don't know how they expect us to pay $1,000. Like, come on. And then they're not answering me, which is annoying, because I emailed them and I asked them, hey, like, do you think you guys will be finished processing by the 15th, because that's when the first payment's due, and I don't have that. And all they told me was like, oh, well, once we're finished, all you have to do is go on your portal and it'll tell you. That did not even answer my question, like, at all. And like, it gets me mad because it's like different people every single time they email me back. It's like a different person. So that's kind of annoying. Okay, now I'm gonna take my E5 brush and I'm gonna go into this shadow right here, which is called Vibes with a Z at the end. And I'm gonna see if I can I'm just patting it on. Okay. I don't like when it's a palette that doesn't give the actual color that's being shown. It's like when you put it on your eyes, it's like completely not the color that you're looking for. And then you have to like go and try to find one, but I'm gonna just leave it like this. Pat it. Just keep packing it on until it gets darker. I think that's getting darker. Now I'm going to take this brush, and I'm going to take the previous shade that I used. I'm just going to blend that right there. And then I'm going to come over here and this up here. so I kind of want to try and put this one that says Rock Sugar, which is this shadow right here. I'm gonna see what that like looks like first before I, okay, I'm gonna try it. Maybe I could make this a little bit darker. Yeah, that went on a little bit darker. Okay, so I'm gonna just take I'm just fanning this part out just to get it a little bit smoother. Okay. There it is. I think it looks okay. I'm just going to get a different, well, maybe I can just use this. I'm going to blend this out a little bit more right here. Alright, so I did actually want to go in with this in the middle, but I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm going to just take a little bit and maybe plop it in the middle. I only took a little bit. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna go and finish this off camera because it's just better if I do it that way. So I will be back, and so that way you guys can see the end results and then hear what my thoughts are on the palette. So I'll be right back. Yeah, so this is the completed look. I used the Lunar Beauty liquid lip called Zaya, and then I went in with the Michaela lip gloss to see how it would look. I mean, I do like it, it's really pretty. And then I did put this on my waterline. This is the brown shade from the Christy and Colourpop collab. And then I used the Big Bad Gal Bang eyeliner. I tightlined at the top right here. And I did go in with the number 2 from Morphe. I wanted to test it out again because I really did like it. I wanted to put something on that wasn't so, like, I wanted to put something on my face that wasn't, like, heavy or, like, you know, just too much right now. I did also buy the new, Kiss lashes. I bought this one in the, let's see. This one is the 82738 lashes. I don't see a name or super fine. It's, no, yeah, I don't know what the name of these are, but I'm going to put these ones on, I wanted to show you what I meant by them being very thin, the band. And I remember I put on the other ones, but I didn't say how they looked like. But they are very thin, like the band is very thin, which is something that I do like. Apparently these are like wearable like all the time, so I'm gonna test them out with you. I'm going to try and put them on while you're on, but it's kind of hard for me to do that. Okay, so these are the lashes. I don't know if you guys can see how thin they are. Let's see if I can. That's how thin they are. I do have to cut them because they are a bit long. As you can see, they're really long. So I gotta cut them a little bit, which is fine. Like, you don't have to have them really long. And again, like, if you're gonna cut your lashes, make sure that you cut from the outer end in, so that way you don't cut off the shorter part. So usually I'm gonna just cut them right here because I feel like that's gonna be long enough for me. Let me double check. Yeah, I think they'll be okay. And then you want to kind of like bend just a tad, and then I usually take up tweezers. I did do a tutorial on how I put my lashes on. I can show you right now, so that way, I don't know if you can see, that's how thin that band is. Okay. Then after this, I usually just let it dry for a little bit, and then take my little handy dandy mirror, and the way that I normally do them is I look at my mirror and look down, so that way it's easier to apply. And since these are really thin, it does help putting them on because like the thicker band is kind of hard to put on. So if you are just starting out putting lashes on, I would actually recommend these. I think they're $4.99 a piece. So they do. I got these at Ulta. I don't know if they sell them anywhere else. I know it's kind of like weird to say because normally like drugstores have kiss lashes, but like, you know how some don't have kiss lashes, so I don't know. So alright, so this is a little bit dried. Now I'm gonna go closer to my end. I kind of messed up there. The fan is what's fucking with me. So all I do is look down. Okay, so you may hear my loud sister. She's very fucking loud. So you may hear her. I'm just gonna put a little bit more on here because the fan really dried it out. And since these are kind of hard to put on, it's gonna take me some time to really get them on. See, these lashes are very hard to put on. That's the only thing that I don't like. So all I do is really look down and then I try to put them on. And then you just shape them however and that's usually how I put them on. These are very difficult to put on, so if you don't have patience, don't get these. I would suggest to get one that has like a little band, but like is thin enough for you to be able to use them. These to me are very, very flimsy, so it's kind of hard to put them on, but I mean they still are kind of a good lash to start off with. if you're new, and then all you do is just kind of squish your lashes, your natural lashes, with them. Which sometimes can be hard. So yeah, so that's pretty much how I put them on, and then I'll do the same thing with the other one. Okay, so this is what it's looking like with lashes. Honestly, I think this lash was supposed to be on this side and this one's supposed to be on that side. But I took them out the way that I normally do. So I don't know why I would do that, but apparently one side over here is like not right. This is not right, but I hope it actually fucking blends well because this is really annoying. Well, this is what it looks like with lashes. So I mean, I like the lashes, but again, like, you can use these when you're first starting out, but just be prepared to be annoyed because they're so flimsy that it's hard to shape them to your eyes. I don't care what nobody says, like, these are hard for certain people. But if you are just starting out, I would recommend to try these. Maybe they'll work for you better, but if you are going to try like lashes and it's your first time, try to get one that has just a regular thin band. Like, you can tell which ones have a thick band and which ones have a thin band. So I prefer to go through the thin band, go towards the thin band, because it'll be easier for you to apply them if you're just starting out. As time goes on, you'll get more advanced and you'll be able to have the thicker bands. I normally don't use the thicker bands. The only lashes that I really use that have the thick band is the lashes that my cousin sells, because they actually go on nice. Like, they're easy to apply. Some thick bands are not easy to apply, but these, they were semi-okay. It's just that they are difficult to put on because they are flimsy. Like, they're very flimsy. When they're very flimsy, it takes a little bit of time to actually put them on. So I hope that this looks okay. Yeah, so I mean, this is pretty much the completed look. I did go in with my Hoola bronzer and then my Pillow Talk highlight, and then I went in with the Colourpop and Powerpuff Saving the World ones, and then I actually did go in with the Essence waterproof mascara and the regular. I did go in with both of them, and honestly, the one that I really like the most is the waterproof one, because the waterproof one does not really clump up, but this one kind of does. And then this is what this one looks like. It has like a little bend to it. I don't know if I really like that, but both together, they're very nice. I really do like them. And you can't beat it. They're like, what, $2.99, $3.99, around there. So these are like a good alternative for like the Bad Gal Bang and the Lancome one. But the Lancome is like my holy grail. I love the Lancome. But I recently did start liking the Essence one. Okay, so I don't know. I do like the palette. The shadows did blend very well. Again, this is what it looks like. I will put down below like how much it is, because I don't know off the top of my head how much this palette is, but it can't be more than like at least like $5. Like, I think that's how much it is. And there is only, I think, 5 shadows in here that, only 4 shadows in here that aren't really intended for the eyes. But overall, I do like this palette. Again, you're going to have to prime your eyes to be able to use it so it doesn't like crease up or anything like that. So I will put down how much it is, because I got this on sale when they have it on sale. And on top of that, this palette was always out of stock. It was always out of stock. Like, every time I went to go buy it, it was out of stock already. So I got lucky and got it. Majority of the time they don't have this palette like stocked up, but maybe they will, and I will put down in the description box how much it is and if they're still in stock with it. So yeah, I do like the palette. To me, it's Like if you're trying to find these shadows, like if you're trying to find them and you don't already have these shades in any other palette, then go for it, go purchase it. It did blend out well. I do, look at that, I already got it messed up. I do want to like go into these shadows because I want to see if they actually perform better than the 35C palette or the, no, it's the other palette from Morphe that has like shadows similar to this. I want to see which one performs better. So maybe I'll come on and do a look using this palette and the other palette, so that way I could see which one is better. But other than that, like unless you have these shadows in another palette, don't bother with it. But if you really want this type of color scheme, go for it. They do blend out very well. I do like it. I will try and see if I could do that video hopefully very soon, and I hope you guys basically liked this video. This is pretty much the end, so I hope you did like it. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already, please subscribe and click the notification button down next to it to get all my future uploads. I will be back hopefully very soon, and I hope everybody has a good rest of the week. Bye!